Hi, is Jason there?
Hey, this is Jason. Is this John?
Yes, sir.
How's it going, John Corabi?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm very good. And how's life treating you these days with the Dead Daisies?
I'm just sitting here at home. I just had a quick bite to eat, and I've done two interviews, and you're my third, and I've got about seven more. So
Wow.
I'm just home doing interviews.
Now, it's not just being a musician, it's to promote your music as well, it seems, you know. How many interviews you go through in a year?
How many interviews do we go to?
Yeah, in a year.
Uh, Easily 100 or more. Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I've done two last night in Australia, a couple in Europe so far. Um, And today there's like seven, and we're just kind of getting started. And then when we go on the road, there'll be TV shows, radio stations, um, interviews at the gigs. So I easily do 100 a year. So
And it's like that, it keeps you busy.
yes,
That's good.
Chip is cracking the whip.
Awesome. Live and louder. This is going to be a great album when it gets released, 19th of May.
Yep, I'm actually looking forward to it. I think it's a great representation of the Dead Daisies, but to our fans. Just kind of giving you a little taste of what the excitement, from our fans is like. So I'm very excited about it. We're all very pleased, and I'm looking forward to getting back out and playing again.
And John, you know, like the music video or the live video for Make Some Noise, how long it take you guys to get through that video?
Um, wasn't long, to be honest with you. Probably about 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because a lot of times, you do videos and stuff, and you spend most of your time standing around waiting for the people to get the cameras and everything together. And the guys that did that video, they had everything all mapped out, figured out. Um, they knew exactly what they wanted each guy to do, and we did we did the group stuff. We did about three or four run throughs of that, and then each guy individually did his little cameo solo shots, and and that was it, man. It didn't take long at all. So, and we did it in a very close space, so it wasn't too crazy, too over the top.
What do you find of the importance, you know, today to make videos? Because it seems everybody has to make a video, you know, to be either respected or, you know, marketable, you know, for today's generation.
Yeah. Well, it's always been that way. Even 20 years ago, when we were doing records, for each single you put out, you did a video. Now the difference is it's not going to MTV, or it's not going to a lot of those, VH1s and things like that. It's just going directly to YouTube, and you have your own channel, and you put it out on the social media, and you just keep trying to grow everything from there. You know what I mean? But uh, it's pretty much the same as it always was. It's just a different outlet, different market.
And John, you guys are going to Canada, you know, Toronto, Canada in August. And it's been a little
Hmm.
while. I'm sure you guys came down here.
Well, I was just there. I was just in Ottawa and Toronto like 3 weeks ago. I did acoustic shows, so I was actually there in the middle of that blizzard that hit the Northeast America and Toronto and Montreal and all that stuff. I drove right into it.
Wasn't that fun?
Not really, but it was.
No.
Yeah, I was just there, and Canada's always been very cool. I always do very well in Toronto, and in that area. So it should be cool to go and do a show up there with the Daisies.
And you guys are like making a full blown world tour here, and you're singing like 4 nights a week at some days. How's that gonna be for your voice today?
It should be all right. The hardest, to be honest with you, the one thing that's worse than singing is doing what I'm doing right now, talking. I don't know what it is, but if I talk on the phone for an hour or I sing for an hour, my voice gets much more beat up talking on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but the singing thing. I mean, we've done runs where the Daisies. I've done 6 or 7 shows in a row, 8 shows in a row. So doing 4, it's not easy, but I'll get through it.
John, a great voice that you've developed throughout the years, and you still have it. And going to play like in warm places, like let's say South America, compared to coming to Toronto, do you find an effect on the voice itself? For you, like in different temperatures.
No, I find actually, to be honest with you, it's not really the temperature thing; it's the dryness. Like a place like Las Vegas or Arizona, where it's really dry. Well, I just have to drink more water. But actually, the more humid places are kind of it's better for me. You know what I mean? I like it, but it's still, like I've been doing this for so long now, 30 plus years, that you kind of figure out like, those last 2 times I was in Arizona, man, you know what? It's a desert. I should probably drink more water. Same with California, LA. It's a little bit of a dry heat, and then you have smog and whatever. Tokyo is difficult sometimes. So you just have to kind of figure out, what works and what doesn't work, and drink more water and drink less of this or do more of that. And, so you kind of figure it out over the years. But I don't really, I've kind of learned to pace myself, and I've kind of learned to baby myself and figure some things out. So shouldn't be that big a deal.
One question here, on building a successful band, in 2017, like you guys are very successful now. You guys got like pieces of Whitesnake, Dio, Mötley Crüe, Foreigner, Ozzy. Does that, count in the success of it because of all the careers you guys had in the past and having those fan base following you? Or is there new people coming in?
To be honest with you, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think it's a combination of everybody in the band is a great player. Everybody in the band writes great music. They're easy to get along with. They're and then we surrounded ourselves with great management and great PR people that know how to work and use social media. So it's just having a really good team and figuring it out. But and then the band gets out there, we get in front of a lot of people, and everybody just really, turn the amps up to 11, and everybody just goes out and muscles their way through a set. So it's pretty awesome. It's a great team all around the board, even down to our Crue guys. We have the same Crue guys that I've had since I joined the band. They're out with us every tour, same guys. So it's just an awesome team from top to bottom.
Well, John, so good, you guys are still doing it, and it's incredible the social media aspect of it, and the videos. You guys look good, sound good, and it's just all great to see. When you guys release a new video, etc., and like a new album, like Live and Louder. So, man, keep up the great work.
Well, I got to be honest with you. The sound of the band, it helps when you have guys like Doug Aldridge and David Lowy and Marco and Brian that know what they want their guitars to sound like on stage. And then at the end, we gave it to a very good friend of ours, Anthony Fox. He's a great producer and mixer, and Anthony just did his thing, and he just brought out the best in everything, and he did a great job. So like I said, man, I can't stress it enough. Like, you're only as strong as your weakest link, and we've got a pretty awesome team across the board working with the band. So can't really complain about anything.
Wow, that's true. Well, you guys keep up the good work, man. Love the sound quality. Great voice.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
And good luck with the big world tour.
Yep, Live and Louder, coming live.
Awesome stuff. You have a good one, man.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Bye.
Bye.